Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Mary. We are being assisted by the one, the only Mr. Capitan himself. This has been a highly requested video. You guys wanted an update on him, so we're going to do a little update on him now that he is a little older. Yes, Capitan is 8, so we're going to discuss the difference between him as a 2 to 5 to now 8-year-old Rottweiler. But before we do that, if you are new to my channel, it would mean the world to me if you hit that subscribe button, notification bell, follow me on socials, links will be down below like always. So, I feel like Capitan is behaviorized and everything still perfect, but the guy likes to act like a 2-year-old when his body is, you know, getting a little older. So we went to the vet recently for a couple things that I'll get into. The vet liked to tell me that he is a
senior citizen.
I don't want to hear it. No, he's not. He's a puppy. And since he is, you know, a senior citizen, we gotta kind of take it easy. I feel like all I'm doing is a whole lot of preventative stuff for him these days. So like I said, the guy goes hard. Overall, like in the house, he's really, really chill. But when it comes to things that he loves, like the ball and the swimming pool, he goes wild. He blacks out, crashes out, doesn't really like to listen. I know that the swimming pool is really good, like for his joints, and probably like the best exercise for the older age. But it's just the coming in and out of the pool that's hurting his joints and has always been forever a problem with us, and that is nails breaking. Now I am, every 3 weeks, we go to the vet to go get his nails trimmed, yet somehow we will crack one every 8 months or so. And especially when they're in the pool swimming and he's psycho and he just hits the stairs and they're soft, it's a little bit of a nightmare. I always tell my vet, like, what am I doing wrong? Our joint medicine for the strong nails, we're trimming them. You can see the chart. I'm here. I paid the money to get his nails trimmed, and he said it's just the way that, like, the labs, or that the Rottweiler's nails grow all funky, that one way, like, when they are going so hard, if they just tap that side, the whole thing will crack. And, like, the labs are, like, a little bit more flat. My lab's nails are so short, never trim them. So we went to the vet, and that was one thing they needed to do, was trim off a little piece of nail that was hurting him. So the nails have always been an issue. That's not with old age, but I do think that, like, he swims all the time in the pool and never has had this issue. As when we got back to California, there was some kind of, like, rash, and I could definitely smell a little bit of dry blood on it. A little bacterial thing on his neck where they had to shave it off. I'm on medication, and I do have to give him, like, a special shampooed bath. Before, he's never had this, so I feel like maybe his body is, like, not killing off, you know, viruses as much as it used to when he was young. And I always let him air dry in the sun, and then we bring him in. But I guess this time he wasn't completely air dried, and he went to go sleep because he was ready to crash out after swimming in the pool all day. And the chunky neck was all gathered, heat, wetness, fungus came. So it looks a lot better. It's just all dried out now, but that's never been really an issue with him. And then just, you know, when he swims all day and jumping in and out of the pool, I try to limit it to like 10 minutes, but other people come over, they let him out back again, and then they want to let him out swimming, and I feel bad because he loves to swim, but I just know, like, the next day he's going to pay for it so hard. So I do worry about, like, him going so hard. I also noticed we went on a really long walk as well. He was so sore when I would, like, touch him back here. So we do have to limit our walking as well. Mother had growth spurs, so I know he can get that. A couple months ago, every time he would get up, he would start crying. It was terrible. And so when I took him to the vet, we did a whole thing. He did gain like 30 more pounds. So my vet was saying, you know, let's not think anything crazy. Let's drop him. He was 100. Let's drop him back down to 80. I think this extra weight is doing a lot on his body. So he did have to switch up some food. And still in the same vitamins and everything, drop back to 80, and we're not having any more issues. But, you know, swimming, also when people come over, he brings a ball to them, and you throw it, he'll bring it right back. You throw it, he'll bring it right back. So I always have to tell people, all right, like 5 throws and that's enough, because he will be obsessive and he won't stop, and then the next day he's going to be sore. So I'm just feeling like I'm constantly like trying to think ahead of what's going to be. He can do something, but we just like can't overdo it. Also, I did stop giving him flea medicine, and I'm just using this flea spray for now. I'm spraying all the dogs with this, and I'm doing it twice a week. Our backyard has dirt, but he's not really out there that often. I don't know, I've just read so many bad things about flea medicine, so I talked to my vet about it. She knows it. We do like the fecal samples to make sure everything's good that way. I have to ask her about like the heartworm issue and all that, because I do worry. Because I obviously am just doing this to not make him sick and make him live forever. So let me know what you guys think about flea medicine. Let's talk about, so that's like his health. We just got to keep the weight off, and we got to know our limits and not overdo it. It's my job to be like, all right, out of the pool crappy time for real now, or we're not playing ball anymore. And I do want to say, even though he's not going on long walks, he will go on some walks. We will visit friends in different houses so he gets the stimulation. And if we are not doing that, then he's going to go in the car and we're going to go on a beach cruise or go get a pup cup. So his brain is always still stimulating, even though I'm not going as hard on the walks as we used to. Let's talk about behavioral wise. He is still the same old Cappy 10. He's always been super good. Always been a really good guy. Never got into anything. Still has his Christmas toy. Never destroyed anything, so he's still that same way. I would say that he has amped up his guarding in front of the door. He naps a lot and then lays by the door, and then when somebody comes, it used to be like, you know, barking at them, but now it's a little bit wild. Not complaining about it, but with his age, he thinks he's, you know, Godzilla. And then when it comes to, he has his 2 sisters that are extremely annoying, Luna and Ruka, and they're always in his face, and I, as the mother, or, you know, the responsible of them all, I try to break them away from him because it's not fair. He was in Vegas and with other male dogs that were trying to steal his ball, and, you know, he gave the pre-warning, like, to the dog, a little bark, and that was enough for the dog to realize, like, oh shoot, I need to respect him. But it's not going to be like that for every other dog, so it's my responsibility to make sure like a dog is not being too nappy, because he is getting grumpier a little bit. Not grumpier, I would say like he is warning you now, when before he would just keep on going. So that's just my responsibility, something I have to watch over with old age. But other than that, like, he is super good. Reason is still just the A+ student that he's always been. Highly recommend him. He's the best. Great traveler. Loves to go on the boat still. So even with age, he's just like fine wine. You know what I'm saying? But that is a little update on Mr. Cappy 10. Comment down below if you want some more videos. Maybe we'll do a vlog, a day in the life with just Cappy 10, featuring his annoying sisters. Huh, Cappy? Come here, baby. You want to go outside? You want to go outside? We're done with the video. Now you want to go play ball? Come here. Okay, say goodbye to your friends. Say thank you. Until the next time. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching. And until the next time,